Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Let's Eat Street. Now we're getting into our Ramadan edition. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody that's watching at home. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Nitesh, and today we're going to show you butter chicken and Pistah Kulfi.
Yes.
That's right, yeah?
Exactly.
Why do they call butter chicken?
Because it's got loads of butter in it.
Comedian over here. You know what? I'll tell the jokes. You do the cooking. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Because it's got butter in it.
We'll start with Pista Kulfi.
Pistah Kulfi we're starting with, yeah?
Yep.
So what's the pista? Just to be clear.
Pistachio.
Pistachio, yeah?
Yeah. So we've got some fine grinded pistachios.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Yep. Oh, good. So we've
Wait,
got evaporated milk here.
Why are we using evaporated milk?
We use evaporated milk because it takes less time to reduce. All we want to do here is we want to thicken our milk. So we're gonna get this to boil.
Yeah.
We'll add some sugar to it.
Uh-huh. So sugar into the evaporated
Yes,
milk.
and we'll let it boil.
Let it boil.
Yeah. I would prefer whisking it with a whisk, like mixing it, stirring it with a whisk rather than a spoon.
It's always good to whisk with the whisk.
Stir with a whisk.
The clue's in the name, chef. All right. So the kulfi,
Yeah.
we're going to make the kulfi from scratch.
Yes.
Okay, I've never seen that done before.
It's easy. It's not very complicated, to be honest.
Something that people can do at home.
Yes, of course.
There you have it. Has anybody at home ever made their own kulfi before? If not, Chef Nitesh is going to show you today how you can make your own kulfi at home and start impressing your friends and family.
I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to reduce the flame and leave it on side, and we'll start with the butter chicken.
Okay.
Butter chicken, we've got two processes. First
Yeah.
thing, we have to marinate the chicken,
Yeah.
and we have to cook this chicken in the oven.
Okay, what are you going to marinate it with?
We're going to marinate it with salt, chili powder, a bit of lemon juice, coriander, Kasoori Methi, and yogurt.
Awesome.
Yeah? Let's start the marination. I'll start with my friend salt.
You guys love salt.
Yeah, we do.
Lots of salt in everything.
Yes, and
Can't forget the chili powder.
Kashmiri chili powder again because we need the red color.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then,
Is it going to be red in color when it's finished?
yes. We'll squeeze some lemon juice.
Yeah.
It's about 2, I would say.
So about half a lemon in total.
Yeah. We'll add some Kasoori Methi.
Kasoori Methi.
Yeah. This is dry methi basically. Nowadays, obviously, you can make this at home as well. You can chop fresh methi. You can either microwave it or sun dry it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get this ready made from the market as well. And this is one of my favorite ingredients as well. It's got a lot of nice flavor. We're going to be using this in the sauce as well.
Yeah. Where did you learn to make this? You worked in your dad's restaurant, right?
Yes, I
But
did.
you weren't cooking, you were saying then.
Yeah, I was not, because every time I was trying to go to the kitchen,
Yeah.
the chefs will be like, "Oh, don't touch the knife, don't do this, don't do that."
So
And
what
I
was your
like,
actual job in the restaurant?
I used to sit in the till, obviously, act like a big boss and stuff like that. But
You're
then,
the money
obviously,
man.
my passion was towards the kitchen.
Yeah.
But every time I used to go to the kitchen, they used to like kick me out, like slowly, in a polite way.
Yeah.
Like, "This is not for you. Why don't you just chill outside, just be there?" And then I was like, "Nah, this is not happening."
You wanted to cook, eh?
Yes, I wanted to cook, and then that's when I decided, and I joined hotel management. I did my
Yeah.
hotel management college, and then I came here, and then that was the only way. Otherwise,
Now
I would
you're-
have never
Now you're running the show.
learned.
Literally running
Yeah.
the show. So you
Yeah.
chefs, yeah, back in Mumbai. Look at him now.
So I added ginger garlic paste,
Yeah.
and then now I'm adding yogurt. I'm gonna make sure I rub my meat proper,
Yeah.
so all the masalas and everything go in.
Get that garlic paste all over it.
Yeah.
Do you do this at home?
Like
At home, who cooks, you or your wife?
My wife, 100%.
So you take a break.
Yes, I do.
I suppose it makes sense because your daily life, you're cooking all the time. You're cooking every day, right?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yes.
So when you get home, it's nice that somebody else
I
is
think
doing it.
yeah, and then I think I just when you see food here, you're just tired. Like
Yeah.
what? Let me just go relax, let my wife cook, and I'll eat. And I think she really cooks well. So
All right, but this
Yeah.
is the big question.
yeah,
Who's the better cook?
that
You or your wife?
See, that-
Say it to that camera over there, in fact.
that
Get you in trouble today.
depends on the person who's eating. To be honest, I leave it to them.
What an answer. He's got out of that one. He's
Oh,
got
cool.
out of that one.
I'll leave it on the side. Obviously, we've got Kashmiri chili powder. We leave it for about 10-15 minutes so that the chili powder allows the color to come up. And then we'll crack on with our sauce.
My favorite type of chicken curry is the butter chicken. So for anybody that's like me and you can't handle too much spice, this is probably the one for you to try at home as well. Butter chicken, it's not as spicy as the other ones. It's more creamy. So if you're somebody like myself that doesn't want a really, really spicy curry, then this is the one that I recommend for you.
Okay, let's start with the butter chicken sauce.
Let's do it.
So this is one of the main base Indian sauces as well.
Yeah.
The butter chicken sauces. We call it makhni sauce back in India.
Makhni sauce.
Yes, because it's got a lot of makhan in it.
What's makhan?
Butter.
This is your makhan over here, guys. So we're making our sauce first, yeah?
Sauce first.
Yeah. What's going into the sauce? How are we making that?
So we got heating up oil here. We
Yeah.
temper it with ginger garlic chili.
Yeah.
And we've got tomatoes, we've got powdered spices. The reason why I'm not using whole spices is because I've got everything grinded. I've
Yeah.
got ginger, garlic, chili, tomato grinded, and I've got all powdered spices. So I don't need to put whole spices and then blend it and all that, because it's very when the sauce is hot, it's not a good practice to blend it. You have
Yeah.
to wait until the sauce calms down a little bit and then you have to blend it. It's not safe as well. So I blend it when it's cold, and when then you cook it, it's just easier because you can just cook and finish the product.
Awesome. So for the interest of the show, everything's already set up for us and ready for us
Yes.
to use, yeah?
I think the oil is hot.
Yeah.
Let's start with the
Garlic?
ginger garlic.
This is the part that I stand back, protect my beard. Chili?
Chili paste. Now you want to let it cook for at least 2 to 3 minutes. No, you want all the flavors to come out of ginger, garlic, chili. And I think oil is one of the best ingredient to get all the flavors, because whatever you put in the hot oil,
Yeah.
it brings out the flavor.
You're going to be able to taste that chili paste
Yes,
and everything
gin-
else,
yes,
the garlic, the
paste
ginger.
and everything. And that is one of the reason why now I'm going to add my Kasoori Methi, because I want the Kasoori Methi flavor to be there till
Yeah.
the end. What I'm going to do is I'm
So
going
more
to
dry methi.
I'm going to rub it between my hands so that it goes fine.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just give it a good toss. And now I'm going to add tomato to it.
So lots of tomato in this one, yeah?
Yes. The base is tomato for this dish.
That where it gets more of the sort of creamy texture
Yes.
as opposed to onions, I'm guessing, you're using a lot of other dishes, huh?
Yeah. Basically, this was one of the dishes which was a trial and error.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in Delhi,
Yeah.
can't remember exactly when, but they had the sauce which they were serving with some other dishes,
Yeah.
and I think one of the guys just decided to cook some tandoori chicken, and you know the leftover bones. So they used to shred the meat and serve the meat.
Yeah.
So they just decided to put the bones of this chicken to this curry, mix it up, and just give it to the staff, and it turned out to be a fantastic dish.
And that's how butter chicken came
That's
about.
how butter chicken came.
Butter chicken was an accident. That's how it happened. It wasn't even supposed to be an actual dish. But what we're going to do is we're going to complete that. We're going to come back after this break. We're going to show you the butter chicken and also the Pista Kulfi as well. So join us after the break and let's eat street. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Let's Eat Street. Our butter chicken is getting ready, and just for you guys today as well, we've got the Pista Kulfi coming up. So don't miss out on that one. Chef, how's the butter chicken doing?
Yeah, it is doing really well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
You happy with the sauce?
Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna quickly reduce the flame, put the chicken into the oven so that we've got the chicken ready as well by the time our sauce is ready.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. I like the way he does that thing with the sauce, man. You know when he's got the pans and he does all of that.
Raz, you okay? What are you doing?
Yeah, bro, just everything's ready.
Okay.
Cleanliness is half of the faith.
Yes, 100%. I'm glad you're learning that. So into the sauce now, we're gonna add
Yep.
this paste. Now this paste is consists of basically cashew nut, or melon seeds,
Yep.
and bit of water. That's it.
I thought that's our kulfi. Never mind. I thought that was the kulfi for later. It doesn't look like it.
No, it's a cashew nut, melon seeds. Okay, so cashew nut brings you the richness. Melon seeds gives you a bit of flavor. You know the flavor that you need.
Yeah.
So, but you need both 1, 2, and the tomato. That's your base of the butter chicken sauce.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just add some of them here.
I legit thought that was the ice cream. You've put the chicken in the oven, right?
Yes.
How long does that go in there for?
About 10-15 minutes for 200 degrees.
Yeah.
And then I've put the timer to 10 minutes now. We'll have a look another 10 minutes and see what's the progress like. Yeah. Meanwhile, while this is cooking, you just want the paste to blend in.
It's looking good now. It's getting nice and thick and creamy.
Yeah. If you see, the most important thing is the oil is coming out.
Yeah.
So you know
What does that mean?
your tomato is cooked well. When your oil comes out of the dish, you know your product is cooked. It's cooking well, like onions and tomatoes, it's cooking well. And that's when the
Okay.
oil comes out. So if you see slowly, the color of my dish is also changing.
Yeah.
And that's because of that paste.
And when a butter chicken is cooked well, what color should it be?
Everybody's
Like
got
if it's
their own
come out
preference.
green, surely you've got a problem, right?
Of course. It's supposed to be orange in color. I think, yeah, a good butter chicken should be orange in color. But as I said, there's no hard and fast rule. Everybody's got their own recipes. Everybody's got their own way of making it. So yeah,
Awesome.
if you get it red or something, it's not end of the world.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So the chicken, you cook it in the oven slightly, and then you finish
Yes.
it off with the sauce. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's all finished off together.
Yes. So in the restaurants,
Yeah.
we cook the chicken on the grill or in the tandoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously,
For people who don't have a tandoor at home,
yeah.
then they can just do it in the oven. Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. So I think it's all blended in now.
That looks
I
good.
think it's time for us to put some butter in.
Yeah.
Actually, before the butter, I'll be adding 2 spices to it, and that is, I've got some cardamom powder here,
Yeah.
and I've got mace powder.
Mace.
Yes, mace and cardamom, and I'll also add some garam masala,
Yeah.
a bit of cumin powder, and that's it. And that's all the masala you need for your butter chicken.
Coming together nicely.
Yeah.
And again, getting all of those individual smells as well, even though it's all together, I can still smell and hopefully taste as well
Yeah.
everything that's gone into it. What are we gonna have the butter chicken with, or what can people have it with?
So again, it goes really well with bread
Yeah.
and rice.
Yeah.
But it's I would leave that to people to choose. But again, naan bread is something which is quite popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naan bread is the one.
Is that what you prefer
Yes, I would say that's what I prefer.
over the rice?
Over the rice with the butter chicken, I would prefer a nice butter naan to go with my butter chicken. Yes.
But we're having rice with us or today.
Yeah, I can give you with rice. What do you fancy eating?
You know, it's a hard job, bro. You know, eating all of this food, but whichever you prefer, I'll bring myself to do that. Whether I have to eat it with rice or with naan, I'll make that sacrifice.
Perfect. What we'll do is we'll cover this.
I love this job. Sorry, yeah.
Now, while this is cooking, what we'll do is we'll cover it, leave it on a slow flame,
Yeah.
and finish our kulfi.
Kulfi.
Got our kulfi here. The evaporated milk is now reduced and thickened.
Yeah.
What I will do is I'll add some milk powder to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch this close because I'm gonna try this at home.
Yeah,
Yeah. So milk powder.
yeah. Now I'm gonna add.
Let me whisk for you.
Okay, no problem.
You add away.
Yeah,
I'll whisk.
no problem.
Am I whisking right?
Yes, you are.
That's our pista, yeah?
Yes, that's our pista.
Get all that pistachio in there. I'm good at this whisking stuff, yeah. Look at that. Mix it all in. Anything else going in there?
Now that's it. We just need to make sure we put enough pistachios in it.
How do you know when there's enough pistachios?
You'll
Is it
get
just
the
something
flavor.
you have to taste?
You'll get the flavor.
Yeah.
You can see it,
Yeah.
and you should get a bit color in it as well.
So what are you like with, when you're making your food, you taste it as you go along?
Yes, yes.
Because all of these measurements and you're saying this much or that much, I guess at the end of the day, you just taste it as you go along and everybody
Yes,
just makes it to their own taste.
I
yeah?
know, it's because not every time all the spices would taste the same as well.
Yeah.
Like sometimes chili comes which is more spicy, sometimes it's not that spicy. So you have to keep tasting as well.
Yeah.
You can't only rely on the recipe all the time.
All right, my arm's hurting. My arm's hurting.
Stop.
I was just waiting for you to say that.
I thought you're enjoying it.
It's hard work, this cooking,
Okay,
huh?
let me get the mold for this so that we can put in the mold quickly and whack it in the freezer.
Let's do it. Oh, that smells good. Like pistachio. Look at that, you can see the pistachio in there now. It's all coming together. For our Pista Kulfi. Can't wait for that. Some of this.
If you could use these molds slowly pour them about 75% and leave them there.
Yeah.
I'll go and check on my chicken in the oven, yeah?
Awesome. That might be slightly too much. So this is gonna be our Pista Kulfi mold that we're getting ready here before this is taken away to settle. Authentic Indian cuisine. Authentic. When you eat authentic Indian food from
Guys, are you done there?
Yep.
If you take this tray to the freezer, just put them in the freezer.
I'll do that.
I'll finish this butter chicken.
I'm gonna go sit down and eat.
Yes, please. And I'll come see you in 2 minutes. So this sauce is pretty much now ready. What we are gonna do here is we're gonna add the chicken first. We'll add chicken onto this. I think that should be enough there. Give it a good mix. Add cream. And a little bit of honey to cut down the sourness. As you see, everything is coming together. Nice and creamy butter chicken. So we have achieved the orange color we want. I'll just cook it for about another 1 minute so that the chicken and the sauce combines the flavor. Just cover it for about 30 seconds, 1 to 1 minute. Make sure the chicken gets all the flavors from the sauce and sauce gets all the flavor from the chicken. And we're ready to serve. We got our butter chicken ready. I've got some pistachio kulfi made from before, but obviously which are now ready to be served. So we'll just plate this up, plate the butter chicken, and we'll take the food to Vaz as he's waiting for us. This was the one that was actually ready. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Let's check on our butter chicken. The butter has come up nicely. Just give it a good stir. And it's ready to serve. Garnish it with bit of cream and coriander. Butter chicken pista kulfi ready to serve.
Butter chicken today. I'm excited about this one because I'm not really too much into my really spicy food. I like a bit of spice, so the butter chicken is perfect for me. And if that wasn't enough, the pista kulfi that's coming afterwards as well. And not just any pista kulfi, made from scratch, homemade pista kulfi. Come on, chef, where are ya? Want my food? There we go. That's it. Top level chef and top level service as well. Oh, what did you make me?
Let's use some parathas.
That's love. That's love, that is. Served with love. Wow. Okay, the hard part's done in the kitchen. Now comes the easy part. I'm gonna try this beautiful butter chicken. I'm gonna get all of that sauce on it as well, with all of those different flavors coming together. A bit of paratha. Let's try that. Look at that. There's our delicious butter chicken. A bit of a big bite, you know.
I was just wondering. I was like, are you sure he's having such a big bite?
You ready?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Come on then. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be nice and let you share my kulfi. Since you made it,
I'm sure once you taste, you're not gonna give me any.
it's the least that you deserve. I'm gonna get a bit of strawberry, a bit of these flowers that you've put on the side. What were they again? Rose petals or something?
Yes. Dry rose petals.
Just gonna get all of this onto my spoon there. Change my mind. I'm gonna eat this myself.
Sure about that?
I'm gonna eat this one myself. That is amazing. Seriously, this is amazing. This is probably my favorite thing we've cooked so far. After a long day of fasting, everybody deserves a treat like this. But join us on the next episode where we'll have more delicious recipes that you guys can do at home. And let's eat street.
To find the recipes for this show, visit emanchannel.tv/Let's Eat Street.
Until next time, let's eat street. One second. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off to myself, but join us on the next episode where we'll have more delicious recipes that you guys can do at home. And let's eat street.